you are welcome to IPMAN Today. Now, IPMAN Today is an advocacy program of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, and is aimed at educating Nigerians on the activities and the advocacy efforts of IPMAN under the leadership of the new National President, Alhaji Abubakar Maigandi Shettima. Now, on today's edition of IPMAN Today, we'll be talking about the verdict. And the verdict is all about the thoughts, the mind, the passion of IPMAN concerning activities across Nigeria, concerning policies in the oil and gas sector. And of course, on the verdict, every week we'll be showcasing the president. That is Alhaji Abubakar Maigandi Shettima. Now, he's on set already with us. Mr. President, thank you for finding time to join us today on IPMAN Today.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Alhaji Abubakar Maigandi Shettima, National President, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria.
Thank you so much for finding time to join us today. Now, our first question is very important. We heard that the NMDPRA is indebted to IPMAN, that's the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. Is it true that NMDPRA is indebted to your association? And under your leadership, what are you doing to ensure that this debt is paid to your members?
Yes, really it's true. They are indebted to the tune of over 200 billion naira. And this money is a contribution made by my members so that to ease the cost of the petroleum product when they are given during the time of subsidy, in such a way that all Nigeria will have the same rate. And that is how this money can indebted to MDPPRA. And we have been making effort to see the way they can be able to pay us so that to utilize this money for the CNG program made by the Mr. President. So we are putting pressure on them. We have write so many letters informing that they should quickly, as much as possible, and see how they can be able to pay us this money.
Do you think that NMDPRA is listening to your demands right now? Are they listening, or they are just sluggishly acting on your requests?
No, actually, since the time we have been writing letters to them, up till now we didn't receive any reply. And almost 8 months now, no any member received a single kobo from them. But still we are putting pressure on them because this money is our money, it's our transportation money, and we want them to pay us this money so that my members will go back to their business fully.
Okay, so we hope that with this information from the National President, the federal government can act to intervene in the affairs of NMDPRA to ensure that this debt is paid to IPMAN members and their association. Mr. President, let's talk about the issue of CNG and LPG. What is the role of IPMAN in ensuring the adequate availability of CNG and LPG to Nigerian consumers? Because we know that one of the key agenda of Mr. President is CNG. What is the role of IPMAN in CNG and what is the role of IPMAN in LPG when it comes to Nigerian consumers, sir?
Well, just as you know, we independent petroleum marketers, we have 30,000 members, and we have over 150,000 retail outlets in the country. So our role is very, very important in bringing this Mr. President agenda. And that is the reason why you see already we invested heavily in the country with our filling station, and we immediately when the president kickstarted the program, we participated fully, we show our interest, and we have been calling people to come and put their capital so that we can assist Mr. President to see that we make this CNG available nationwide. Because it is only through IPMAN that you can be able to sell the program to the masses. Okay. Because already in the whole country, all our retail outlets are there. Therefore, immediately when the program kickstart, definitely I know, before you know, we can be able to see we converted a lot of cars to the CNG.
So that means the role of IPMAN is very, very important if this CNG must succeed.
Yes.
So you heard it, IPMAN is very critical to the succession plan of CNG in Nigeria. Mr. President, so let's talk about the cost of PMS in Nigeria. We know that Dangote Refinery is already starting out gradually. Do you think that when Dangote Refinery fully kicks off production, there can be a crash in the price of PMS in Nigeria?
Yes, we are expecting that. Definitely when Dangote refinery started full program, definitely the price will come a little bit down.
Okay, a little bit, not little.
Yes, it will come a little bit down for the start. Okay. Because, the pressure that they have been putting on Naira to go and buy dollar, that is what is bringing Naira down. Okay. So immediately when Dangote refinery started the production, and we marketers will started buying his production, so there is no need of going outside to use dollar and buy the white oil. Okay. So definitely if Dangote started, there will be a serious advantage to the Nigeria. Okay. And apart from that, it also assists in terms of economy. Okay. Because instead of selling our job, he will be producing here, whereby you may find that there will be people who are working under the refinery, whereby this thing will reduce unemployment in Nigeria.
Yes, I understand. So it's going to create massive job opportunities apart from the crash of prices.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. So you are in support. IPMAN is in support of Dangote refinery.
We are fully in support of him.
Okay.
Yes.
But do you have any plan in IPMAN to also have your own refineries?
Yes, we have a plan because we already have a site.
Okay.
So what we are just waiting is to get an enabling environment by our foreign investors. If they will come, we partner with them so that we can be able, we produce our modular refinery. Wow. Even though it's not up to Dangote refinery. Okay. It's a modular, it's a small capacity refinery.
But do you have any time frame in mind when IPMAN refinery will kick off in Nigeria?
Yes, possibly within 2 years. By God's grace, our refinery will come into action.
Wow, that's good. And that's going to be under your leadership?
Yes.
Because it has never happened before in IPMAN.
Yes, it has never happened. And that is our prayer now.
Yes, that's congratulations in advance, sir.
Thank you.
Let's talk about LPG, sir. We know that consumers have been complaining about the recent increase in LPG. Some of them don't know the reasons why LPG has been increased. Do you want to tell Nigerians why? What is the reason behind this recent increase in LPG that is needed by Nigerian consumers?
Really, the price is increasing. Normally, in Nigeria we have the gas.
Yes, we have the gas.
We have the gas available, but presently, part of the gas they used to import. Yeah. So if it will be channeled by the government, definitely, if we are producing, if our consumption, the gas that we are consuming here in Nigeria, if say we are producing all the gas in Nigeria, the price will not be like that. It will come down too. Yes. Okay. Even though up to now, despite the price that you have been seeing for LNG is still cheaper than kerosene.
Before we round up on IPMAN Today, remember IPMAN Today is a program of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. It's an advocacy program aimed at enlightening the public on the activities and advocacy efforts of IPMAN. Mr. President, sir, what is your message to your members this week?
Well, my message to my members, first of all, we wanted them to be law-abiding citizens, and we wanted them to be selling their products day and night, so that to see the way they can be able to eradicate any form of scarcity in the country. And I wish them the best of luck for their business, and they should settle their mind. More good things are coming.
You've heard the verdict from Mr. President Alhaji Abubakar Maigandi Shettima. He has said it all. He's calling on all IPMAN independent marketers to be ready for better days ahead and to ensure the availability of PMS products day and night to Nigerian consumers. Next week, we'll have a fresh episode of IPMAN Today where you can listen to the President talk about more important issues in the oil and gas sector as it relates to the activities of IPMAN, that is the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. This is IPMAN Today. My name is Afam Okwoni, and my guest has been the National President of IPMAN, Alhaji Abubakar Maigandi Shettima. Keep watching IPMAN Today on YouTube and across our social media platforms.